Hi guys,
Hello.
how are you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
Hi Alex, how are you doing,
Hello.
bud? It's good to see you. I think this is your first Zoom meeting.
Zoom meeting with math.
Oh, I love it. Welcome. Hi Jaden,
Hi.
how are you, bud?
Good.
Good. What's going on?
Nothing much.
Nothing much.
Nothing.
I'm going to try to do this a little different. So I'm going to try to join our meeting so I can, let me see if I could do this. So give me a minute because I want to be able to screen share with you guys. And I want to be able to do it this way. Okay.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Hey Jaden, how are you, buddy? Is this your first meeting too? I think this is your guys' first meeting. I'm excited. How's everybody doing?
Me is good.
Everyone's going good?
Yeah. Oh no, what happened to my computer?
Hi Jen, how are you?
Jackson, these are
Hi sweetheart, how are you? Everyone's good?
yeah.
Hi Jackson.
He's showing you his.
He's got bubbles. Give me a minute. I'm gonna do this.
Go show Poppy your
I
bubble.
could see everyone. Oh, Frank sent me.
You can see everyone, I know.
I'll be right back.
People out of our classroom won the raffle.
Who? Somebody won the raffle in your classroom?
3 people actually.
What was the raffle for?
It was the daily raffle where you spin and pick out like the 300, the 100 stuff. I think Jaden won, Frank won, and Christian won.
Ma, I won money.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. People are telling me I won.
Okay. How's our math doing, guys? How's math doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, decent. It's good.
Decent? How's the
My bad.
percent packet? Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
The only problem I'm having is I don't.
So
Oh,
can
Alex,
I run
like,
through some problems for you guys so you guys can kind of look at that and see which ones you guys are having problems with? Can I help you guys with that?
Yeah.
Okay, which ones do you want me to do? Do you want me to do today's assignment or yesterday's? Because you guys are going to have a quiz on all of this. So what do you think? Today's assignment or yesterday's? How many people struggled with yesterday's?
Oh, it's Darren.
I think I was fine.
You think you were fine, Frank?
Yeah.
How about anybody else? Samaya, how was yesterday's assignment?
It was good.
It was good? I think it was okay with fractions, but the one thing I'm going to say right now is the part to whole thing. I really want you guys to understand it. So I'm going to run through some examples of it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's look at our packet. And I realized, guys, some of the packet is on, all of it is on you guys. So I get that, and it's kind of a pain that you guys don't actually have a paper copy, but what can I do?
I have a paper copy.
You do? Okay, anybody else not get the percent packet? Does everybody have it then?
I don't have it.
I have to write it on a piece of
Wait.
paper.
don't have it.
You don't have
I
it?
just get it off my computer.
Don't have it at all.
Out of the paper copy.
Frank, do you have it?
It's on the couch.
No, I don't have it. I just have pieces of paper that I wrote the answers on.
Oh, that's fine. I meant, can everyone get the paper copy, right? Can everyone see the problem?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Jaden, can you see the problems too? Because now I'm posting the problems on Google Classroom, so it makes it easier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just run through some of the problems for you guys so we could do it together. All right. So let's see. I'm going to get it in front of me. So let me get today's homework. We're in 6th grade.
Is it like a link?
I'm
to the
glad we
packet?
got a chance to do percent because you guys are going to be doing it next year. So this is really 7th grade math, guys. So I'm glad we got a chance to do it. I really, really am, because I was feeling bad that we rushed through it in school. So I'm glad like right now we get a chance to do it. Okay, so what I'm going to be on is I'm going to go to student handout 4. And I think on the video, I did problem 1 for you and I did problem 2. So what you guys want, does anybody want to start sharing a screen and do problem 3?
I don't wait. Is the packet like a PDF or a link?
It's a PDF, but it's also, guys, it's also in, if you click on the assignment, it's also there too.
Is it
So
in Google Class?
here,
If you click classwork, then it will say percent packet. You click on that, and there will be a link to the PDF
I'll show you,
or
bud.
whatever.
Here, can you guys see my screen now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll show you really quickly. And so, and I'm going to try, like, since I'm sharing my screen, I want you guys to kind of notice a few things that you could see here. Let me get in here. Here we go. You guys are 6th graders. That's awesome. Okay. So if you go under classwork, you're going to see it. You guys know I organize my work this way, right? Everybody's pretty familiar with that. And you're good with that. So April 21st. Do you see here, Jaden, how I have screenshot 1 and screenshot 2? That's your packet. You see that? You could just click on it and that's your packet.
April 21st.
Yeah, but if you
okay.
Which guys, I also have put your percent. Do you see where my link is right here? You could just click on this and that's your whole packet. Now, Genesis, you were the one that says, oh, it just says thank you for purchasing. It's because you have to wait for it all to load. You see how it's 50 pages and then you scroll down. You were the one that was like, oh, wait for, yeah. Okay, so we're right here now on, and you could see my screen, I hope. So here's student handout 4.
So much is happening.
I'm sorry?
So much is happening right now.
Are you okay, Jaden? Do you want me to slow down? Are you good?
Yes, please.
Okay, everybody else kind of on the same page?
I am, as much as I can be with my pieces of paper.
That's okay, it's fine. I mean, we're all working together and trying to figure this out, so.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of blank pages for me. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it takes a minute to load, guys. It takes a minute. And how many people watched the video today?
I did.
Okay.
I always do.
Yeah, do the videos help better than the lessons?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the videos are better than real time, like right now, because the videos, really, you could pause it, you could restart it, you could go back. I mean, Alex could fall asleep to them because he's tired.
I really think we're all tired.
Why are we all tired?
I don't know. I went to sleep at 10. I don't know why.
All right, everybody on student handout 4? Okay. And even Frank, if you're not, I'm going to have this on the screen so you can see it, okay?
Yes, I'm aware. I see it.
So I did problem number, this problem for you on the video. And then I did problem 1 and 2 on the video for you. You're welcome. And now I also I didn't do number 3. So how about I do number 3 and somebody else does number 4? How's that?
Okay.
Can I do number 4?
Sure. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start now with, let me go back. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to get this off my screen. Okay, guys? And I'm putting a whiteboard on. Okay?
Oh no, I pressed the button. No,
Okay. So number 3 on student handout 4. Okay? Now, the key is, guys, you have to know that this is your key right here. You have a part, you have a whole, and another word for whole is total. And then this one's always going to be 100 for percents. It's always going to be 100. And what do you think the top will be? This right here.
How many out of 100?
You got it, 10. Very smart. Very good. So that would be how many out of 100, right? So let's look at problem 3 and tell us what goes where, right? So number 3 says there are 80 local Little League teams. 30% of them have players under the age of 7. How many teams have players under the age of 7? Okay, well, we just have to see what goes where. I always like to set up this like this. I always know this is going to be 100. So I just set it up that way. Okay, everybody with me?
Yes.
Okay. So Genesis said something very interesting. She said what goes on top here, she knows. What did she say goes on top there?
30%.
30. Very good. And how does she know that? Because the problem tells her it's going to be 30%.
Yes.
Now, what is the total number of teams? Well, let's look back on our problem. And the
80.
total number of our teams is 80.
80.
Very good. Everyone see that?
Yes.
Okay, now here's the key, guys. This is where I think people get confused. If I want to go from 100 to 80, what do I have to do?
80 divided by 100.
Yeah, it's 80 divided by 100. And I'm going to test that out. And I have a calculator, so I could test that out with my calculator. And why is it divide, guys? Does anybody know why it's divide?
Because the answer times 100 will equal 80. So if it equals 80, then it must be then 80 divided by 100 must equal that answer.
We have 100 here and we have 80 here. And this is way bigger than 80. So it's always going to be divide. So we're going to try 80 divided by 100. Now, some of you guys might try 100 divided by 80. Woo! What just happened? Some of you, oh, there it is. Some of you guys might try 100 divided by 80, but when you plug it in, it doesn't work. Okay, so somebody use a calculator. What's 80 divided by 100? You don't need a calculator.
0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8.
Answer. What is it, Alex? Anybody? Frank.
0.8.
0. Frank. Okay, what you do on the bottom?
You do on the
You
top.
do on the top.
You do on the top.
So you could get a calculator here. Frank, calm down.
24.
30 times 0.8. Whispering doesn't count.
24.
Okay, it's 24.
I stole Frank's answer.
I already whispered it into the microphone. I didn't.
No,
I was getting out my calculator on my phone and it heard what you
Alex
guys
is-
said.
I said Alex's. I see
Now,
Alex's Frank.
I'm going to warn you about something. I'm going to erase all this, and then you guys could, I'm going to kind of give you a hint about a couple of things, okay? These are a couple of shortcuts. All right, so when you have a problem over 100, and then this, let's say, is 52, and this is 32, okay? Here's a quick shortcut to do it. And I like this shortcut. You could take, this means, what does this line mean, guys? What does this line right here mean?
Divided by.
Divided by. So somebody use their calculator. Who has it in front of them? Anybody?
Ooh,
My computer
100. No.
So Jaden, and just Jaden, what's 32 divided by 100?
So we're gonna put the 32 divided by 100 equals 0.32.
Okay, here's a hint now. If you figure that out and you take this answer and you multiply it by your bottom number, guess what you're gonna get? You're gonna get the answer. So that's just a shortcut way of doing it. So you divide and then multiply. Just a shortcut way. So what's 32 times 52? Somebody do that for me.
16.64.
Okay.
Dang, Frank.
So it's
Hmm.
0.6. Okay. Now here's the way I want you guys to do it. And let's do it from the start. Okay, so we have 32 over 100 equals 52. Here's another secret, guys. To get from here to here, all you do is move the decimal point 2 places, because anytime you multiply by 100 or divide by 100, it's just moving decimals. So here's your decimal point. You move it 1, 2, right? And guess what? If you multiply by 0.52, somebody do that math. Do 100 times 0.52, and what do you get?
520.
No. 100 times 50.52.
52.
52.
I mean, no.
So that's just a secret. Anytime you have 100 on the bottom and you have like 32 here, you just move your decimal and you move it twice. And that's 0.3. Okay. So what I do on the bottom, I do on top. Okay, so 32 times 0.52, that's a point, guys. Is what?
16.64.
16.6. So those are 2 different ways to do it. All right, Frank wanted to do the next one. So go ahead, Frank.
Can
hold
I
on.
please be shown the page so then I can read it?
I'm gonna see if I can. Who's saying help, help?
That's Jackson. He's playing with his toys.
Oh, okay. All right, Frank, here you go. Here's your problem, okay?
In Seattle, Washington, it is said to rain 66% of the time. Since there are 365 days in a year, approximately how many days it is expected to rain?
Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing. Now you're gonna start sharing, okay, Frank? You're gonna share a whiteboard. Do you know how to do that?
I'm doing this on an iPad,
Okay, so
and I
you
don't know if I'm
something
able to.
that says share content. You see that? It's right on the top right, share content.
No, there it is.
Okay. And then do whiteboard, and then you can,
There it is.
okay. And he read the problem. He said it's 66%, it rains 66% of the time. And there's 365 days of the year. You don't need that, Frank. Get rid of that percent because that makes it wrong, believe it or not.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why we're doing the fractions.
I did that all over my
Yeah. Well, that's
work.
okay. That's a good way. That's a good way to know. Okay, so 66 over 100. Now, the 365 goes on the bottom. Why is that, guys? Why does that go on the bottom? Because that's the total. Okay, so to get from 100 to 365, you have to multiply. Why do we multiply? Because 365 is way bigger than 100, right? So I just do 365 divided by 100, and what you do on the bottom, you do on top. So what's the answer, bud?
204.9.
Yeah. Everyone see that? Okay, you could stop sharing for me.
I do like number 5.
Okay. Now I could tell that, guys, this is where you're gonna get confused. I can tell. So I'm gonna do something for you, okay? I could tell if Frank, you got it, right? You're good. So everybody else I could tell is gonna get confused right here. They're not gonna know what to multiply by here.
There you are right.
Okay, So I could tell that you're going to get confused. So I'm going to, Frank, I don't want you to answer this if you don't mind. I want somebody else to kind of figure this out for me, okay?
It'll be hard, but I'll try.
Okay, thank you, Frank, for trying. All right, Genesis, where are you, girl? Okay. I have to figure out, Genesis, what will get me to 80 here, right? And what do you think I should do? What do you think?
Divide.
Okay, so I divide what, Jen? What do you think?
100 by 80.
Okay, let's do that on our calculator. Everybody join her. 100 divided by 80 gets us what, Jen?
Can I please answer?
25.
No, let her. She's got to learn too. I appreciate her, Frank, but she's
1.25.
What is it? Say it nice and loud, honey.
1.25.
Okay, so Genesis, you told me if I multiply 100 by 1.25, I'll get 80. Can you try that and see if it works? Does it get you 80?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, do it again on your calculator. 100 times 1.25.
Times 1.25. 125.
It doesn't, right? So we better erase that. So now let's try something else. Let's try 80 divided by 100. What does that get us now?
80.
Yep. What does it get us, honey? 80 divided by 100. Do it on your calculator.
Oh, wait, no. I keep doing it the other way around.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying, that's why I want you guys to know that really this number always comes first when you divide. Okay, so just remember that. This second number always comes first when you divide. Okay, what is that, Jen?
0.8.
Good. And if I put a 50 here, so that's, and test it out for me, Genesis. 100 times 0.8, does that get me 80?
Yes.
Good. So what I do on the bottom?
You do on the top.
Okay, so what's 50 times 0.8?
40.
Good. Does that make sense? Is 50%
Jackson.
80? Is 50% of
Watch
80?
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that makes sense, right, Alex? That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay, Alex, your turn now. What do I multiply here to get to 212? What do I multiply right here?
Genesis.
Do the math for me. Now remember, guys, the second number always should be here first, right? So 212 divided by what? 100, right? And what do I what's 212 divided by 100, Alex?
2.12.
Good. So what I do on the bottom?
Do on the top.
Okay, so go ahead.
Jay needs to wake up.
What's my answer, Alex?
106.
Okay, and that makes sense, right? 50% of 212 is 106. All right, Jaden, your turn now. Ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Jaden, here's my problem to you. I have 100 and here I have 40. What do I multiply to get to 40?
4.
100 times 4 gives me 400. Doesn't it?
Oh, multiply to get from 40.
Yeah, from 100 to get to 40.
Multiply?
Yeah, I can multiply decimals for sure.
To
Okay,
get
so
to
Jaden,
40? Wait, what?
Jaden, watch, Jaden, okay? This second number is always going to be first. 40 divided by 100. What's 40 divided by 100? Anybody who has a calculator? Go ahead, Jaden.
0.4.
0.4.
What is it?
0.4.
Okay, so let's test this out, Jaden. 100 times 0.4, what does that give us? Test it out on your calculator.
40.
40.
Good. So what 50% of 40?
I don't know.
50% of 40 is 0.4.
You got the green?
No, 50% of 40. Half of 40?
Oh, 20.
Yeah, but test it out on your calculator. Do 50 times 0.4 because what you do on the bottom, you do on top, and see if you get 20.
I got 20.
Very good. You see how it
Wait, what? I multiplied 50 and I got a lower number. What?
Because it's a decimal, honey. Whenever you multiply by a decimal, it's lower.
Oh,
That's
Here, take your green bubbles.
I was so confused.
yeah. So I'm going to tell you guys,
Alex just
just so
left.
you understand, when you do this, and Samaya, you're next. Okay, ready? Samaya, are you ready?
Yeah.
When you do this, guys, this might be easier. The rule is to always take the second one, 20, divided by the first one. Okay? And then whatever answer you get, Samaya, what do you get there? 20 divided by
0.2.
what is it?
0.2.
Good. And then whatever you get there, you could plug in. And does it work, Samaya? If you take 100 times 0.2, does it work? Does it?
Yes.
Does it? Yeah, it does. So if I'm going to have 50% of 20, 50 times 0.2, what's 50% of 20?
Jackson. Give me that.
250.
Ooh, Jackson's
Wait,
in
50 times
trouble.
0.2 and 50% of 20, honey.
20.
50% of 20 is not larger than 20. What's 50 times 0.2?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I did.
Yeah, what you do on the bottom, you do on top. What's 50 times 0.2? Well, you could,
10.
yeah, you could figure that out in your head. 50% of
No more. No more.
right?
Jackson.
You cannot
I
play with the
straightened
drill.
my
Let's look
hair.
at the hammer.
I love it. All right,
I
I have to
didn't.
go to my next. Yeah, great job today, Jaden and Alex. It was great.
So sorry for the yelling, child.
And great to see
Give me
you.
the drill, Genesis.
He's gonna hurt himself. You do it.
So, guys, I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Can you move? Oh, bye. I straightened
Bye.
my hair though,
Bye.
everyone. Do you like it?